Hi everyone, this is Nisha Harale, and today on our Infused segment on Niche Radio, we want to share information on how to clean your car and understand various safety precautionary measures during these coronavirus time. And for the very same information, in conversation with me is Managing Director Shaman Wheels, Mr. Amar Sheth. Hi Mr. Amar, so lovely to connect again. And since Shaman Wheels are pioneers in the business and dealers for Mercedes-Benz, I wanted to know from you and understand on how to clean your car and take various safety precautionary measures.
Hi Nisha, good to hear from you and get in touch back again. Maintaining the hygiene within the car itself is one point, and as a auto dealership, how at Shaman we take care when your car comes to us, I think are the two things I would like to talk about.
Yes.
So within the car, I think there have been many newer developments also where people are offering services of sanitization. So including us, we visit societies or complexes wherein we go and give the car a once-over sanitization at whatever frequency is decided. So it's the major hotspots of the car wherein there would be door handles, the gear knob, steering wheel, the rear mirror, where the hands touch. Those are places where we concentrate on more. Because we have to realize this is a virus and not a germ. So you don't need to do things in the particular fashion. You need to clean the surfaces that it would settle on.
Correct.
So those are things that we do. Also, we have developed some driver partitions, because many people, especially in Mumbai, don't drive their car themselves. So we have developed a partition which is a transparent thing that goes around the driver's seat. So it isolates that seat from rest of the car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I think that should be a product that we are looking to sell currently. And at the dealership, if you look at, cars will require service. There will be cars who during this extended period of lockdown would have had a battery failure or would be undergoing some sort of repair attention.
Right.
So for those, we are, as soon as the car comes in, of course, at our entrances itself for the dealership, drivers are screened or the owners are screened. I think that is the new normal now. Wherever you enter, you will be forced to have a gun pointing at your forehead.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So that's certainly going to happen. The people will be screened and immediately protective covers are placed on the steering, on the gear knob and on the seat. And the sanitization again happens at that instant. Throughout the journey of the car within the service center also, at each handover point, be it from the reception to the shop floor or shop floor to washing, and finally back from washing to the delivery day. At each point there are measures taken to ensure that again a sanitization is done, because the automobile workshop is a people intensive place. We unfortunately can't service a car virtually.
Correct.
So it is going to be people touching the car, and that's why we have to be all the more cautious, because I think it is our responsibility not only to protect the customer but also to protect our people.
Correct.
So we need to ensure that we take all sorts of precautions while doing it.
Yeah. So when you spoke about this cover for the driver, I just wanted to know, so does that mean the driver doesn't have to wear a mask in that cover, or does he still have to wear a mask?
I mean, it's better to err on side of precaution. I mean, I think it's certainly better that he wears a mask. This would offer an additional level of protection from that.
Correct. So tell me something, because you have been in the business for so long. Just a piece of advice to the listeners out there. How do they take care of their car?
There are two parts to it. One is the car is not used frequently currently. So to ensure that it remains in good shape, at least once in 3 days, I think we should start for 10 minutes so that the battery is charged. We switch on the AC and keep so that the ventilation happens properly, the blowers work properly. We should also move the car maybe just a few meters front and back so that the tires don't develop flat spots. And it's better to be on a full tank so that there is less corrosion that happens in the fuel tank and the fuel line. So that is another angle that I think should be looked at. When you're driving the car, which now I think we've started moving around for essential commodities as part of the unlock strategy. We should ensure that a lot of people wear gloves, but I think the glove gives a false sense of security because you're still touching surfaces and then touching yourself with it.
Correct.
So maybe while you're in a public transport or in a place where there is not your own thing, you certainly wear the glove, but then be careful once you're out of it to at least remove them, and washing your hands, I think, as everyone says, is the best solution. So in your own car, you're steering your gear and your door handle. If there is someone else also using the car apart from you, or when you are stepping into the car from house when you've been outside, those are the places where there would be the maximum chance of contamination. So those are places where you need to ensure that they are cleaned properly and sanitized properly.
Correct. And I heard that one must not keep hand sanitizers in the car. Wanted to know why.
I would say it is true at the extreme extent. I mean, if it's near the ignition and there is a spark, or if it's left out in the open and it heats up due to the sun, that is a rare possibility that there could be a fire because of that. But otherwise, in small quantity, I mean, we can't go foolish with it and sprinkle it all over the car.
Correct.
But if it is used in the correct proportions and it is stored in a cool, dry place in the car, I don't think it is a problem at all.
Mr. Amar, I also wanted to understand, is it safe to use your AC in the car?
As per the government notifications, only 2 people are allowed in a sedan and 2+1 in a larger car. So that those steps are being taken, I think, for our interest, and we should follow them certainly and not go out with more people together, which would reduce the risk. Of course, there are people who now keep their windows rolled down. And ACs, I think, is a part of our life. I mean, we can't very honestly live without them, be it at home, in office, or in a car. I mean, there are so many places which have only a centralized air conditioning. They don't have the option of opening a window. So services offered by various vendors, including our workshops, are there for disinfecting the AC vents and the AC blowers and coils too. So maybe that would help.
Correct. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Amar, so much for all your inputs. You know, we had a fantastic time doing the show together for Mercedes-Benz down at Shaman Wheels last time. Hoping and praying that all these days pass by soon so we can meet again. Also, I do know that you'll just launched the new Mercedes. Can you just say something about that?
New Mercedes GLS was just launched. It is the most premium SUV from Mercedes at the moment. It is called the S-Class of the SUVs, that is why it is the GLS. It's a 7-seater, it's a large car. I think you can socially distance yourself in the car itself. It's top of the line. I mean, it's got reclining seats, it's got 11 USB ports, it's got the MBUX, which is a great boon for the gadget freaks here. It's very technically advanced. And it is a BS6 engine, so it is ecologically also environmentally friendly, and it's got great power. So it's a lovely car, and we've seen a great response to it actually, even in these times.
God bless, and my wishes to everybody at Shaman Wheel. For all the listeners out there, Shaman Wheel has collaborated with Niche Radio for giving us all the amazing inputs that they give us every weekend on Saturday and Sunday, or the tips on how to take care of your car. And we are truly grateful for that, Mr. Amar. And here's wishing all of you the very best. Have a great Sunday.
Thank you so much, Isha. Yeah. It's always a pleasure to interact with you. And like you said, we're looking forward to the next event.
Same here. Yeah? Okay. Bye-bye.